check behind us. Okay.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game. This room actually has a maze in it. Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh yeah.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end.
Okay,
but
so it wasn't
that
just...
game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on. The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
Yeah.
But I can open this door for you, so let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game?
No. It was meant to not be understood.
It's not like everything needs to have a solution.
Exactly, yes.
But I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
Because he wanted you to feel like
2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Yes, the 3 dots! Oh, the 3 dots, the faces! Oh, I remember those! Honestly, I just thought they were like him watching us play the game. That's what they were to me. You know, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion, my perspective.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy.
No, that's
It was
not how
that
that
I
works.
needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me.
Yeah.
But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
Oh, this is good architecture, though, to be honest. This is well done. And yes, I get it. You have self-hate. And I understand that, too.
Where did I screw up?
It's not that you screwed up, it's that he didn't want to be fixed. He didn't want you to be his solution.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did.
Yep.
I poisoned it for you.
Thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to not speak to me anymore.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Yeah, these games that he's making weren't for you, you know? I mean, I get you were trying to help him through rough times and stuff by noticing his content, but... yeah.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself.
Right.
Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
So you have infected my personal space so that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Not giving them something that is not yours to give, violating... Yeah, I feel gross now. Violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. I'm still gonna go through to the end. Will you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them.
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing.
Ooh, this is a dark hallway.
What does that mean?
When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with something new, with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. In fact, the fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than me. Yeah. I guess that's fair. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you were wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
When you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. There's not going to be a lever there, is there? There's not going to be a lever on this side of the door. I'm going to trap myself. Yep.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, Will you start making games again?
And that's the wrong
Please.
question to ask.
I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in.
Which is why you're wrong.
Is something wrong with me?
Yes.
Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but
Yes.
I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me.
There is.
Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again.
Don't.
Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay. More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Yeah, you're not satisfied enough with yourself.
Solution.
You need to learn to love yourself. You need to be happy with who you are. Not happy because other people tell you you're good. You have to be able to be satisfied with yourself. You have to be, I don't care what other people think anymore. I care about me. I want to thrive for me. That is what you need to be working on. You're not going to see this. It's been a decade, right?
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed.
And you know what? Maybe he was.
Maybe he just likes making prisons.
No, I think you're right. But I also think that you went too far. You didn't ask if it was okay, right? Sorry, Marsha is begging for attention, so she is getting it because she is asking. She is being nice. She's rubbing her head against my leg. She's getting pets because she is a good kitten. And so a good kitten gets good pets. Yes, kitten. Yes, kitten. Alright. Nice marble stairs, though. That's kind of cool. And neat.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
I don't hate you. You're not right. Is this like a parking garage? Because that was definitely a loading screen. Oh, Marsha's back. Hello, Marsha. Yes.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
I get that too. But you need to be yourself. You can't be what other people want you to be or what you feel others. Okay, there's a cat tail in my mouth.
Now?
You need to be yourself. As you've said, Davy, you need to be yourself. I'm just gonna kind of move sideways because I have a cat in my arms right now. But yes, you need to be yourself.
I think I need to go.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
Yes, good.
I have a lot that I need to make up for. And
yes.
So I'm just gonna... Okay.
Still a wonderfully amazing premise, though. Is there something around this corner over here? I doubt it, no. Okay. Okay, it was worth a shot. I wonder if this is going to stop it right before I'm able to jump up there. Nope, it's going to let me go through. Okay. And we're back at the beginning. Just no clock this time. Just silence at the sound of distant birds chirping. Oh, it's turning into a storm. Is there a storm? Kind of. But also not really. What's your dialogue here? What words do you have?
Turn back from this cave. You said, let me prove that I'm brave. Let me keep going.
that's all we have. That is the end. It is time to turn back and head to our own individual lives once again. So for now, I say goodbye, good night. Sleep well whenever this may be the time for you. I'm trying to be, sensitive and empathetic and calming, but thus another endeavor failed. I'll talk with you the next time I see you guys. Goodbye and be safe.